I'm perfecting what there is of my outfit. In fact, you see, I've changed hats. I just want to get my look perfectly correct. I slammed on some lipstick for this. Be aware, be very aware. Right, so this is a new series. Welcome back to the Nicola Kench YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm Nicola Kench. And you know what? Now is good. Right, so this is a new series and it's called When I Go Still Like That. That's because I'm trying to stop myself from laughing. Right, bear with me. Look to the camera, pick. That's me. Right, it's a new series. And it's titled Read With Me. I'm Nicola Kench. Right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at this book. Let me slam this up to the screen. Okay, and it's called Dangerous Women. This is what sends my alarm bells off. Sorry, this is the bit that has me worried. The Guide to Modern Life. Okay, Dangerous Women, The Guide to Modern Life. Right, now at the back we have Live as Well as You Dare. It's interesting. Okay, now I know what I'd like to retitle this book. Certainly, I already have some new titles in mind, but I thought, you know, this title, Dangerous Women, seems to clearly connote a woman with, you know, a woman. We're talking about a woman with some pizzazz and okay, I'm going to get through this video. I'm going to get through this video without dying of laughing. Right. Clearly, this is a woman with some pizzazz, and she's a woman about town, and, you know, she is self-possessed. Okay. There's a self-possessed, dangerous woman who is authoritative and has agency. This is what we're looking for. So because I think, okay, so it's possibly going to have kind of sexy connotations. It's going to have some descriptions of how to live, perhaps, you know, what we would call to our fullest. All right. So I have a look at this and I say, okay, I'm going to go and see what the dangerous women have to say about love. Why would I ever not? So I find it, love. And actually, this section is very brief. Very, very, very brief. There it is. Okay. Okay, and it's literally just 3 quotes, you know, and they're quality quotes, and they go, love conquers all. Let us also yield to love. That's Virgil, who I think is a Roman poet. But then again, I don't know my Roman poets. Right. And this one I love. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. And I think that that is a beauty. And that's our dear old friend, Plato. Okay. And then this one is this Iris Murdoch smashing it out the park. Love is the extremely difficult realization that something other than oneself is real. Super. Thinking, seems fair enough. I'm thinking, well, those are 3 quality quotes. I'd assess those as being 3 quality quotes. Yes, 100%. Let's see what the rest of the book has to offer. And I flick through. It's all alphabetical, by the way, in case I get lost. And I come to the section. In the A section, I come to a title by the way of affairs. Remember, we've got some dangerous women in the house. We've got some dangerous women in the house, so of course we're going to have to cover the topic of affairs. Right, so let me read this to you. Affairs. Whew. Should you or shouldn't you? I'm going to read this slowly because I want you to take this in very carefully. Because this is, never forget, this is the guide to modern life, written by these fantastic women with pizzazz, the dangerous women. Affairs. Should you or shouldn't you? The answer is that you shouldn't. But as it is crucial to the excitement of having an affair to let all experience, wisdom, and proffered advice go out the window, you're probably going to go ahead anyway. Don't worry, this is nothing. There's more to come. An affair can be thrilling, excitingly illicit, deeply passionate, and often liberating on many levels, all the things that a long-term relationship isn't. Steady there. Steady. That's questionable, but anyhow. However, affairs can also bring heartbreak. Funny you mention that. They also can, you know, right? They can. Back of the Kellogg's packet, sweetie. It's not the mainframe. However, affairs can also bring heartbreak, can they? Not just to the two people involved, but also to their respective partners, children, and extended families. We're just about to sashay into the guidelines section, everyone. Hold on to your hats. If you are unable to practice self-restraint, here are some guidelines. Are you sitting down? Number 1. Clearly an elephant in the room that we needed to address early on, which was, don't have an affair with your husband's best friend. Nice. This basic guidelines comes in as number 1. Number 2. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going to call it even before I've read it. It's sordid. Right, number 2, be discreet. Now, what you mean is cheat. I'm going to translate that for you. Forget this swish little word, discreet. Forget about it. Cross it right out and rewrite number 2 as cheat carefully. Right, forget be discreet. Yeah, number 3. I love the order of these things. It's I send my mind into orbit. Say that again, I'm mumbling. The order of this list has sent my mind into orbit. Right. Number 3. Suspenders and stockings are always good. Fantastic. Yeah. I actually disagree. I don't. Stockings are always good. Right. Number 4. You ready, everyone? It's a nice little afterthought. After suspenders and stockings, it's a nice little afterthought. Just in case you had forgot, we need to put it in at number 4, and it is, don't neglect your children. Again, that comes after stockings and suspenders. It's just that issue, you know, we've got the corsetry right, but it's the people outside of the corsetry who might, if they ever got wind of such a thing, have something to say about what's going on. Those children, those pesky little number 4 on the list children after number 3, suspenders and stockings, are always good. Number 5, remember your friends. You may need them in due course. Speechless. Want to throw up. End of story. Number 6, however wonderful it is, remind yourself occasionally that most affairs have a lifetime of 6 months to 2 years. I'm sorry, it does sound like a cheap Battenberg cake with a whole lot of E numbers in it. And it is. There you go. Number 7, Don't slag off your lover's partner or join in when he does it. It's unfair and it's undignified. Oh, I love it that we come to dignity. I love it that we stumbled upon in number 7, the issue of dignity. And it in fact applies to not slagging off your lover's partner. In this instance, dignity gets a look in. Very nice. So basically, if you're going to bitch, do it properly. Number 8, if your lover is in a relationship and you are single, only you are allowed to set the rules. What rules? What rules? Forget about it. Go play tennis. Shut up. Go play tennis. What rules? I don't understand. Yeah, what's the score system? Again, shut up. Number 9, if your lover tells you I think that was mysterious alarm to do something. If your lover tells you he wants to try and make his marriage work, have the good grace to let him try. So good of you, sweetie. So good of you at that point, yeah. Number 10, occasionally put yourself through the shipwreck scenario, i.e., what are all the long-term options, both good and bad? Be honest with yourself again. Be honest with yourself. That comes in at number 10. It's interesting. After the stockings, the suspenders, the husband's best friend, the standing back when your lover's partner is actually a real person. Number 10 is be honest with yourself. Oh, we finally crawled in. We finally crawled in. Number 10, be honest with yourself. Number 11, if your lover's partner becomes seriously ill in any way, his job is to support her. Ah, breaking news. Breaking news. Slam that one down on the runway. Please, no crash landings. Right. You must put your relationship on hold. Damn right, sweetie. That comes in at number 11. And number 12, the one that I really, really cannot get over. And it comes in at number 12. It's the last one on the list. And it says, it's an afterthought. It's like, wear a life jacket when you're out at sea, sweetie. Number 12 is protect your heart. So apparently what you've got to do is you've got to go through all of this stuff with the Kaminik, the questionable notions of dignity and so on. You've got to do all of this stuff. You've got to put your lover's serious illness, your lover's partner's serious illness above your own needs. You've got to do all of this stuff, and it's very exciting and all of this stuff apparently. But what you aren't allowed to do, yeah, this is what kills me. You're allowed to do all of these things. Don't neglect your children, stockings and suspenders, and so on and so on and so on. You're allowed to do all of these things. But in the midst of all of this, the one thing at the core of this, apparently, that you really shouldn't do is you shouldn't love. Number 12, it's there. An afterthought. Protect your heart. I knew this book would be a disappointment. The minute that I saw it was a guide to modern life, I knew it would be a disappointment so deeply morally a disappointment. And then you've got a cross-reference here. Wait for the cross-references. Please sit down. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Sit somewhere. Be safe when you listen to this. Kaminicas, contraception, creative corsetry. Oh, modern life, please go away. Family therapy. You funny that. That's in the F section. Grief. I don't. Lawyers. Loss. Money matters. Rejection. Teenagers. So I'd like to rename this book Not Dangerous Women. I'd like to rename this stupid book The Emotionally Unintelligent Human's Guide on How Not to Live. Because what I want to say is this: why and what paradigm of intimacy should I be forced to enshrine by way of fun that refuses to allow me to love? If that's the case, fight on you, modern life. Disgusting. Anyhow, right. So that was it. I mean it. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Yeah, this is the modern person's guide to emotionally unintelligent living. This is episode 1. Episode 2 is on its way. And it's about ballet. See you soon.